Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video by Lionel Bedard. This is going to be the next video of the 2020 Team Marble Race series. This is week 2, game 10 here. Facing off in today's match is Magenta and White. They are both at a 0-win, 1-loss record, so they each lost one game so far, and are trying to win their first game of the series. They're desperate for a win here. They're both desperate for a win. Which one will come out on top? Again, another divisional matchup. They're in the same division. Every team that's going to be facing off this week is in the same division. Alrighty. So, out of the two teams, I'm going to say that even though Magenta is on paper a slightly better team, I think the Whites are going to be able to beat out the Magentas this game and pull off a slight upset. So I'm going to pick White. Yep, next time of Salem is tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Has to be at 7:30, by the way, guys. I can't start it earlier because I'll be at work all day. From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Baby Buck is like, me have a migraine. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully you feel better soon, Baby Baka. Alright, so without further ado, the game will start, ladies and gentlemen. The marbles are mobilized. Here we go. Game 10 of week 2 will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Magentas take first lead of the game. Every marble is out of the starting gate now. I picked the Whites that are going to beat out the Magentas. It's going to be a close game, though. The Whites, I don't think the Whites are going to destroy them. I believe it's going to be close. And here's the leader of the Magentas. Go Cyan, says Roy. Yes, the Magentas are still at a slight lead over the Whites. There's that White trying to catch up to that Magenta. 3.5 minutes to play. Go Cyan. If every marble is Cyan, Cyan already won, and the Magentas are still in the lead. And, oh, the Whites couldn't convert, so the Magentas continue to lead. 2:45 to play, and the Magentas are still in a slight lead against the Whites. Two of them in the camera frame. White. I picked white. You're going to die from this migraine. Alright, see you, baby Baka. Go get some rest. Feel better soon. You gotta go take care of your wife. Alright, Roy. Thanks for popping in, though, buddy. Always a pleasure. Hopefully your girl feels better soon. 2 minutes to play. I don't think the whites are going to destroy the magentas because on paper the magentas are a better team, but I don't think the magentas are going to beat the whites. I think the whites are going to beat... I'd say it's going to be like a 1 to 2 difference in points. It's going to be a close finish. Oh, and the magentas lose out first when they have a marble stuck here, right on top of the divider. Oh. Kind of worried about Bibi Baka. Got that migraine. $40. Oh, stupid Magenta. Why does YouTube always censor that? Why do I have to click show or hide every time people say the word stupid? I don't get it. YouTube is so particular with everything. It drives me insane. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Magentas will lose out first. Oops, that's the schedule. Wrong chart. Round number 2. Five minutes to go here. Which team is in the lead here? I'm thinking that it might still be Magenta, but I'm not sure. Magenta had a really good lead when I last left the leaders. Let's see if that changed at all. Yeah, it's still the Magentas leading, but they only lead by the slightest of distance here. The whites are right there, trying to catch them. Oh, great move by the whites to take the lead for now. Will they be able to convert over to the next obstacle? Only time will tell. The Magentas are right on the white's tail. Bumping the side of that lifting box there is this white going for it and will not convert yet. This time getting a little boost from the Magenta marble behind him, he will convert. 3:45 to play and the whites hold a slight lead. And the Magentas get through. But the whites have the lead now, and oh, The white's getting banged up by that cross there and spending some time on the half circle. Now the gear. Almost going up this wicked long upward section here. Now we got 3 minutes left in the first round. And a great job by the whites, as 4 magentas are trying to pursue this one white marble. Well, now 3 magentas are pursuing this white marble. 3 magentas are trailing right behind this white. White has a good start here going for them. They just have to maintain it throughout the game. Oh, he lands in the spoon there, but he doesn't spend much time waiting for the spoon. He gets right back on track, and he still will hold a good lead over to the magentas. A few more marbles are escaping the other side there. We have 1 minute and 18 seconds to play. And we have another magenta in last, but he still has a slight chance to catch up here. With 50 seconds, that's enough time to catch up, though. But he has to be quick through this obstacle. Yes, gets through it just barely. A nice little hop over the square, over that circle. Now the time is ticking away. 30 seconds left. He might just make it. Yes, he's going to be able to catch up to the pack now. Now it's going to come down to this obstacle here. 18 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the whites will lose a player. And the whites will lose the second round, as the teams are now dead even with 1 elimination apiece. That's how fast the game can change. Five minutes. We enter round 3. Anybody's game still. Whites are trying to recover from that choke of a round. There's the leading white right here, going up the final section of this upward gravity part. Elga's like, Magenta in the last, and he's like, no, because he realized that the whites choked the lead away. Four minutes to play in this third round. Three minutes to play now in this round. Wow, this white's got 5 magentas trailing behind. Now we come to the 2-minute and 20 mark. 2-minute and 20-second mark. And the white team's still having a slight lead as we enter 2 minutes. Alright, so this is where the last place marbles are. They're all through here as of right now. And the magentas are in last again. 1:30 to play. And the Magenta's just trying to do damage control. They might not escape this round. 1 minute to play now. "45 seconds left in this round. "30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Magentas lose out in the third round. Round 4 begins. And the Magentas are back in the lead here as they escape the 4 shapes of doom. Another Magenta escapes. Great moves by the Magentas, and they now hold a slight lead over the Whites. Making a great play there to... Oh, but he loses out just when he was about to get out of the elevator. These two Magentas still struggling big time on this elevator obstacle. Three Magentas now. Here comes a White. Oh, the White trying to make a great play. Two Magentas. Three Magentas now in the lead. The Whites trying to put in hot pursuit here. 3 minutes to go in this round. All three of these Magentas trying to make something happen here in the 4th round. Oh, one of them makes a great launch towards the end. Not going to be enough though. But all three of them are staying on the escalator for now. One of them drops down. Contact made by that White there. Oh, that White nearly bit it there. Still hanging on the escalator for dear life. Here's another Magenta that falls down. Now the Whites are solely up in the escalator now. They're trying to hold their position in the escalator so that they can sneak through. 2 minutes to play now. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to see the rest of the action over up top here. There's a White in last now. With 1 minute and 35 seconds, will this White catch up? I don't know. It's going to be tough. Another big mistake by the Whites. Now the Whites get through with 1 minute and 8 seconds to play. Long way to go. As he's going to be in the longest possible pathway. I think it's like, I hope so. Just under 1 minute to play now. This White needs to speed by this obstacle if they're going to have any shot to stay alive. 45 seconds. I don't think this White's going to make it. Nobody even in camera frame. Yeah, this White's not going to survive. 25 seconds to go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Whites lose this round 2. So now the elimination rounds are dead even again with 2 elimination rounds each. They alternate. As they keep alternating elimination rounds. We begin round 5. Still anybody's game. Oh, the Magentas hold a slight lead at this point. But this white is going to be in hot pursuit here. It's going to be... Oh, makes contact with one of these Magentas. But he did gain a lot of ground on these 3 Magentas. Gained a ton of ground. Oh, a little contact made there. The whites caught up significantly. Now as we enter this wicked bad staircase obstacle. 3:42 left to play in this round. These 3 Magentas coming through here as this white is entering into the camera frame right now. The whites are trying to recover. Here comes one of white's teammates here. Now we enter the 3-minute mark. Magentas is still with a slight lead in this 5th round. That Magenta almost bit it there, but they recover. Well, one of them's... Oh, now this is interesting. Now the Magentas only lead by 1 member, as the whites are now right behind him in hot pursuit. Oh, the whites continue to tumble down course. One white's getting up there. Close. He makes contact with that Magenta to keep him from tumbling down further. Almost there as he's 1 stair away, and now he gets up to the out of the escalator, and now that it's a 1-on-1 showdown with under 2 minutes to play. So we will go to the last place players. And this is what last place players are here. And the Magentas are in last position, but the whites have 6 marbles struggling in here, as the Magentas only have 3. So the Magentas actually have a slight better chance of surviving in this more than the whites. And the whites make a bad mistake there. Oh my goodness, so now the Magentas have 2 more escape, and there's only 1 Magenta in this obstacle right now. That's bad for the whites. The escalator of elimination. The whites are not looking good here in this 5th round. 45 seconds. This Magenta is their only hope of staying alive. If this Magenta makes a mistake, he's past the star, gets past the square, gets whacked back by that white marble there. He gets bumped back by another white marble, gets popped up in the air. 25 seconds now. $18 seconds. Another little mistake. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Oh, it was so close. The Magenta's almost choked right there. But a white is eliminated. Man, the Magenta's nearly choked there, but the whites, they lose another player. They lose 3 out of 5 now. Now they are the ones at a disadvantage here in this game as we begin round 6. They're trying to recover after losing 2 in a row. They still have 3 marbles in here in the last obstacle. Now it's the whites that are back in front with 2 magentas trailing. He's like, oof, oh no. No! Now there's 2 whites and 2 magentas in the camera frame right now. All traveling through this gravity switch obstacle. This coffee is wicked cold now. Why waste it? Why waste perfectly good coffee? And Elga's like, yes! I agree, Elga. This is a pretty entertaining game so far. It's kind of back and forth. The two teams are like in just an ebb and flow fight with each other. You don't know who's gonna win at any time in a game like this. He's like, oof. The whites are holding the lead so far, but it could change again. Who knows? Here comes the magentas in hot pursuit. 3 minutes left in this round. And the white escape. The magentas are right there, though, right on their tail. Pressure for the whites to convert to the next obstacle down here. They have to make the jump in order to keep their lead. Will they make the gear jump? They will, just barely. Whew. Magentas are trying to get down there quickly. Two minutes to play, and the magentas are right there. And nobody here, so everybody has escaped, and it's another white in last place. So now this is going to get interesting here. The whites don't want to fall out of this game yet, so they need to step up their game here. There's 1 minute and 15 seconds left. "45 seconds. This white has to take the shortcut in order to stay alive. And he has to get out of there quickly if he wants any shot at it. No, falling down, tumbling down again. Time is ticking away. He's like Chicken Nugget. Yeah, there's no way he's going to survive even if he does get into the shortcut. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another elimination for the whites. Well, yeah. Oh, wow, that Magenta was way ahead anyway. There was no way. So the whites now lose 4 out of 6. That's their third straight. Oops. That's their third straight elimination. In a row. Round 7. Oops. Five minutes on the clock. Oh, there's a white that fell out of the course. Oh, rip. Rip to that white there. Ah. Rip. Now the Magentas have a sole shot to... No. How? It just fell out. Yeah. And the Magentas just sneaked into the lead here. Rip to that white. Rip white. Man, the whites are having a bad game so far. .245 to play. He's like, F you, Magenta. Two minutes to play as the whites have clear advantage now. Or the Magentas have clear advantage of the game now. Another Magenta escapes. Now we got this obstacle here. Anybody can get eliminated here. Oh, another Magenta's made a bad mistake and tumbles all the way down course. 110 left to play. Oh, another fatal mistake by the whites. "30 seconds to play." Magenta's in the last here, but the whites are trying not to choke. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Magentas lose out. Magentas now lose 3 out of 7. Round 8. He's like, finally a Magenta is eliminated. Yeah, they had their first elimination in 20 minutes. Nobody's yet gotten to this obstacle yet. There's the leaders. The Magentas are still hanging in the lead. Now the Magentas are ahead by at least 2 members. 3:20 to play in this round. Mm, 3 minutes. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Now we got 2 minutes on the clock. Magentas are still in last, but the whites, anybody could be eliminated here. Another magenta. Oh, that's huge for the whites. If yes, they're going to be tumbling down course, all the way down. Uh-oh, another white. One minute and 14 seconds. Now there's 3 magentas and 4 whites. They're struggling on the escalator, and 1 white that's trying to escape. Now 2 whites that are trying to escape. If both of them escape, this will be huge for them. 50 seconds. The whites are in last now. The whites are trying to make something happen here. They almost are in the head now. They're ahead by a slight margin. 3 whites are trying to escape now. No, the magentas are in last 25 seconds. The whites are tumbling down. A big mistake for them here. And no! That's big for them. 13 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No! This was so close, but the whites lose. They are in last. The whites now lose 5 out of 8 elimination rounds now. They had a chance to tie the game again, and they were a split second from doing that. Round number 9. Man, what a crazy game so far. At least the whites are trying to keep the game competitive. Alright, let's find the leaders here. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of players trying to get through here. And a magenta and a white. Yes, 1 magenta and 1 white gets through. 2 magentas get through and 1 white. And the white takes the lead so far. Will he be able to keep it? Chicken Nugget 12. And the whites trying to get in. Great move by the whites, but it's not going to matter. Actually, it could matter. Now it's a white and a magenta squaring off. 3:45. The magentas have a slight lead over the whites. The whites in hot pursuit now. Oh gosh. Whites trying to do their best to make something happen here as they will make contact with the Magentas. Beautiful play! The Whites are back in the lead. 3 minutes. Two minutes and 35 seconds to play. The Whites couldn't convert. Will the Magentas convert? Fairly decent angle, but it's too low. Now there's 2 Magentas and 1 White here. The Whites lose off again. We will see these last 2 Magentas go for it before we go off camera. 1 Magenta will fail, and the other one a little low, and it fails too. Lots of separation between the marbles now. Ah! One minute and 18 seconds. Oh, the Magenta make a bad mistake, and another White will get through with 45 seconds to play. Oh, now the Magentas are at a disadvantage right now. That's huge for the Whites. 35 seconds. That Magenta in the escalator, though, that White in the escalator just needs to survive here. 25 seconds to play. 20 seconds. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! The Magentas lose out, and this White just barely survives. The Magentas lose 4 out of 9. Now the Whites are right back in the game now. That's huge for them. They are 1 round from tying up the elimination score. Round 10 begins. 2 of each team is still struggling in this obstacle course. In this obstacle, anyway. Nobody got into this point yet, I'd imagine. The Magentas escaped and they're back in the lead now. Oh gosh, this game is just crazy sauce here. Crazy sauce. I'm hoping for a dramatic finish. .345 to play. Three minutes to play now as this Magenta continues to lead off. Oh, popping up in the air as this Magenta gets through. 2:20 left to play now in this round. So now the Magentas are just trying to get the first point on the board. One minute and 30 seconds. So we got a minute and 30 seconds, so I have to head back. Now we got two Magentas and one White struggling in here, and the Whites can tie it here because they are ahead. They just need to hold out. Will the Whites tie the game here? This can be an interesting couple rounds here if the Whites just convert and get out of this obstacle here. No, and they allow the one Magenta to pass them. They just need to run the clock out and hold out. This Magenta's trying to climb up, but no luck so far. 25 seconds. Oh, he's climbing up higher. This Magenta's almost there. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Whites have tied the game up in the elimination rounds. The Magentas now lose 2 in a row, and they lose 3 out of the last 4 to make it 5 eliminations for the Magentas out of 10 rounds. So the game is dead even again. The Whites have come back from a sluggish couple rounds, and they are back in it. 5 minutes to go. Magenta's still struggling up here. Here comes another Magenta. Up into the camera frame. Now 2 Magentas are trying to get to the last obstacle. And they could not convert to the second gear. Four minutes. Now he gets through. Now this Magenta gets through. 3 Magentas are now here. Three Magentas. $3:10 to play. So they are going to get into the final obstacle. I do believe. Yes. 2:45. Now he's going to go for it all right here. The Magentas are going to try for a score. Nope, they go way too low. And with that, they're going to have one final shot to make it before I go off camera. And they don't make it yet. But there's 2 more of them. Here comes a couple whites, just trying to put points, but they're way behind. Let's see here. Now the whites are in trouble in last place again. But they did even up the game again, so they just need to hang in there and keep on hanging through. So they're very much still in the game, even though they're most likely going to lose another player. Game is still very much winnable for the whites. $45 seconds to play. Yeah, there's this Magenta. I don't believe that this white's gonna get to pass this Magenta. There's too little time. 30 seconds. He's like, yeah, I ate all my chicken nuggets. Lucky. And there's the timer. I didn't realize it. So now the whites lose another player. So now they lose 6 out of 11. But they don't need to worry too much because they caught right back up. round 12, and now the Magentas are in last place. Uh-oh, oh no. That's not good. Uh-oh. The Whites may lose another player after that. Why did I just have to jinx them? They have 3 Magentas now in the final obstacle, but still no score yet. He's like, no. Four minutes. Magenta's looking to strike first here in this game. Here's a White trying to enter through. Three minutes. Now we got 5 marbles. Actually, no, yeah, 6 marbles here. 4 Magentas and 2 Whites. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Still scoreless. Game still scoreless. We might have a score here soon. Which team will strike first, though? That is the question. Here they come around again. Now we got 2 minutes to play. All of them are going to have one final shot at it. They all didn't get it. They all didn't get it. Now it's a Magenta. That's in last place. There's the White there. It was right there, so now this Magenta is going to catch right back up. There it is. Contact made. Now we got a game here. 45 seconds to go. It's all about timing. Who's further away from the hole when the timer runs out? 25 seconds. "15 seconds. The Whites get down there first. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Magentas lose! That is huge for the Whites. The Magentas lose 6 out of 12, and this game is dead even again. Man, that was a nail biter right there. Round 13. He's like, BRB, okay? We still don't have a score yet. After 12, we still don't have a score. Four minutes left. Still nothing. No score. Zilch. And the Whites score first! The Whites have scored the first point! 1-0 for the Whites. Two minutes to play now. Here's the last place marble. It is a white. With 1:30, trying to escape here. He's got probably a slight chance to escape. Oh, never mind, it did not. Last minute to play. And the Whites trying to scramble to get back in this. Wow, going around the bar. 45 seconds to play. Oh, there's the leap of faith obstacle. He's going to get through the leap of faith. So that means that the Whites will lose another player here in this round. 25 seconds. But this is a nail biter, no doubt. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So after 13, the Whites lose 7 out of 13. So these teams continue to trade eliminations at this point. Round 14. Oh, there's a Magenta stuck there. That's huge. That is huge for the Whites. Now the Whites lead 2-0. 2-0 Whites. Oh, White did not make it. Yep, still 2-0 the Whites lead it. Another near score for the Magentas, but they have yet to put a point on the board after 13 rounds. The Whites have now regained the advantage back. Now the pressure's back on the Magentas to try to get something going here. It's a very close game, though. It's anybody's game. Both teams should not be comfortable at all. $2.15 to play. And we got a minute 45 to play. And this magenta is still stuck here, wedged between this spoon and this block. Run the clock out now with just 1 minute and 18 seconds left. Man, what a game so far. "30 seconds to play." Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Magentas lose out. Let's see. And the Magentas lose 7 out of 14, so the eliminations are dead even still. But the Whites still have the advantage with a 2-0 score as of right now, unless the Magentas scored points. We'll have to find out. Round 15. No, the Magentas have not scored a point yet after 14 rounds. In fact, the Whites add to their lead and score 3. It's not 23. 3. 4:20 left to play. Still 3-0 Whites. Four minutes. Man. I wonder if the Magentas are going to score and keep it competitive here. They definitely could. Here's another White. And the Whites add to their lead more. It's 4-0. 4-0. Oh, as I say that, the Magentas score a point to make it 4-1. So the Whites will not get the first shutout of the season. That's nearly impossible to shut out a team. And that, oh, they would have scored 5, but they went in and out. 2:42 left to play. Still 4-1. Magenta's trying desperately to score more points. They need points to be scored. 2-minute mark now. 2-minute mark. There's another white. Wow. So there's a lot of magentas here. With 1:35 to play. Oh, Elegant's still here. Cool. Kind of figured that. One minute and 12 seconds. The last minute ticking down in this round. The Magentas need to pick up the pace here if they want to stay alive. "40 seconds to play." "20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the whites lose a player. That's huge for the Magentas. That is wicked big for the Magentas. They just saved a potential game-winning point there. And the whites lose 8 out of 15. Now we begin round 16. He's like, oof. That's huge for the Magentas, though. Very huge. Now it's a 4-2 game, so the Magentas are climbing back in it slowly but surely. Oh, they almost just made it 4-3. Nearly. What is that? I can't tell what that is from a long distance. Oh, diamonds. Okay. Thought it was water for a brief second. "4 minutes. Four to two game. Three and a half minutes to go now. Another near score for both teams. Another near score for both teams again. No, excuse me, 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Another white nearly scores. Another magenta nearly scores. Magenta's not giving up, though. They're in range to come back. Oh, the Magentas nearly scored a third point there. One minute 40. Is we still have the same amount of marbles. One minute to play. "30 seconds. Another near escape for the Magentas. Oh, the Magentas nearly escape again. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they lose a player. So that will once again even up the eliminations. 8 members each. Round 17. Magentas are still alive, though. They still can win. Oh, look at this. The Magentas just make it a 4-3 game now. It's a 4-3 game. The Whites only lead by 1 point now. They almost score another point, but it's still 4-3. Magentas are a point away from tying the game. All of a sudden, the Whites are struggling to score here. Why is that? The Magentas are actually in range to take the lead here if they score their 2 points before the Whites score any more points. I doubt that's going to happen though. 3:10 to play in this round. Will the Magentas tie it? The Whites nearly score there. That was close. Four to 3 White lead. Very close games so far. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to play. Now we got 1 minute and 20 seconds to play in the Magentas nearly tied it there. Last minute to play in this round. $50 seconds. Oh, Magenta nearly escapes. 25 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Magentas lose out a second in a row. They now lose 9 out of 17. The Whites are back now in sole advantage. Whites now control both sides of the game now. Round 18. Still a 4-3 game though. The Whites have not scored since a while ago. He's like, yes, burgers, hamburgers, yummy. I want one. extra cheese. Oh, another near score for the Whites. That would have made it 5-3. He's like, me too. How are the Whites not like blowing the Magenta's out now? Now, as I say that, they score to make it 5-3. They almost just make it 6-3. Three minutes and 20 seconds in this round. The Whites nearly make it 6-3. The Magentas can still win, though. It's not over for them yet. Is it likely they're going to win? No. Oh, they just make it a 5-4 game, and the Magentas are keeping it close. 5-4 game now. Now we have a minute 30 left to play in this round. 5-4 game now. White's continuing to take control of the game here. Magenta's in big trouble. They need to score one of these two before the minute's up. Big time, or else they're in big trouble. "30 seconds. "15 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, another Magenta elimination. They now lose 10 out of 18. "19. Round 19. Yeah, it is still a 5-4 game. Very low scoring. Very low scoring. So far. Another score for the Whites. That's 6-4 now. As far as I'm concerned, the Magentas only have 7 marbles left on the course, so they could still win, but it's a freaking long shot at this point. Because there's their 6th member, and they have one more way up there right now. Unless it escaped within this minute, and it has a shot. Six to 4 game. They almost just made it 7-4. There's that last white marble that needs to enter this obstacle. Now we have under 2 minutes to play, so now the Magentas just have the slightest long shot of a shot to win here. I think they're out here. Yeah, they definitely can't win now. Not enough time on the clock. A minute and a half to play. They can still tie it though. They have a shot to still tie it against the Whites. One minute. Oh. Oh, hey guys. All right. Huh.
I know.
What's up, Mikey?
Dude.
Not much. Just chilling.
So, looks like you're gonna be leaving to go come,
Yeah, I'm gonna be coming to El Paso. Shit. 10 seconds on the clock. Magenta just lose another player. They lose 11 out of 19. Round 20 begins and he says, okay, I need to take a shower. Okay, that's fine. 5 more minutes on the clock. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 7-5. So now the Whites just clinched the victory with that score. So the Whites just won the game, but we will play until the marbles have been cleared to get our final score results. Four minutes left on the clock. 5 Whites and 1 Magenta left. I believe the final is going to be like 8-6. Yeah, I believe the final is going to be 8-6. It's not going to be. It's not going to be a, like the Whites aren't going to destroy them, but it's going to be close. Another score for the Whites with 2.5 minutes to play. It's 8-5 now. Nine to 5. Wow, the Whites are on a roll now. 9-5. They're almost at double digits. $145 left to go in this round. 50 seconds. Oof. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Whites lose another player. We lose 9 out of 20. Round 21 begins. Still 3 more marbles to clear off. 15 more minutes left in the game. $3.45. Three minutes to play in this round. At first, I thought the Whites weren't going to win the game at the start of the game, and then they just took control. They hung around, they caught back up, and they just killed it. They lead by 4 points so far. Now we got a minute and a half to go. Wow, another near score for the Magentas. I still think that the Magentas will be able to score that final. Oh, whoa. Okay, 20 seconds. 10-5. Oh no, they're not going to. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, this is classified as a blowout now. 10-5 the score, and the Whites are going to lead by at least 5 points. The 22nd and final round starts now, ladies and gentlemen. Magentas lose 12 out of 21. Last round. 5 minutes left in the game. No contest here. The Whites kicked the Magenta's butts. .420 left to play in the game. 4:20. Three minutes and 35 seconds to play in the game. Two minutes and 30 seconds. Another near score for the Whites. As we will come down to the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes left in the game. Now there's 1:25 to play. One minute to play, ladies and gentlemen. That means that this White is on his last 3 attempts. "45 seconds to play." Hey, look, it's back. That's strike 1 for White. "25 seconds left in the game." Strike 2. This is going to be his final attempt. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the timer, ladies and gentlemen, but we can't eliminate him yet because he's off the ground. He's going to have to finish his rotation here for 1 more point. He's up, he's off, and he will go a little too short, and that's the final, ladies and gentlemen. Whites lose only 10 out of 22. But they blow out the Magentas 10-5, the final. The Whites now move up to 1-1 on the season, and the Magentas moved 0-2. Alright, let's see here. "15 points scored this game, so which means this is the lowest scoring game of record. So far this series. 15 points is the new lowest scoring game. So let's go to the divisional standings here. And we're looking at the Speed Conference. Alrighty. 0-2, so the points scored, they scored 9. They scored 5. So 14 points, and they gave up 10, so that's 22. "15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. So he's got a Magenta now have a -8 point differential. The Whites, they have 16 points, and they gave up 5. So they now have a +1 point differential on the season. So overall, that will put them in the that will put them in the 3 spot. Orange will go into the 4 spot since they don't have a win on their 0-2. Just ties with 22 points. So they move down to the 4 spot. The whites will get the 3 spot. Or will they actually will they actually be the 3 seed? Actually, no. The whites actually move up to the 2 seed because they have a better point differential. So the blacks take the 3 spot. And the magentas, they have 14 points on the board, so they go down to the dead last 8 spot. 0-2. There we go. So that's your Speed Conference playoff picture. Oops. Fire in first, white in second, black in third, orange fourth, violet fifth, purple sixth, moss 7, and magenta 8. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, 10-5 the final. Tomorrow will be the Town of Salem, a 2-hour 2-hour playing with friends stream. Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So don't miss that, ladies and gentlemen. And the next game for this series will be, I believe, on Sunday at 4 p.m. against the Olives and the Salmon teams. That's going to be Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Till that time, ladies and gentlemen, peace out, and I will see you tomorrow at 7:30 for the next game. Peace. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.